Should we turn the camera on? Hello. Hey, Shaz, tacos. I was just thinking about you, tacos. I was thinking I haven't seen you in here in a hot minute. Hey, Miller. How you doing? Smara. Smara. Oh, my God. I have the weekend off of being a housewife. Hang on, I have to turn my camera off for a minute. Okay, I can turn it back on now. What was I saying? Oh, I was watching the coolest YouTube video this morning. This couple have been trying to have kids for like 10 years, and they tried IVF and all that stuff, tried adoption, didn't work, all that stuff, tried fostering. And finally, I guess they went with a surrogate, and they ended up not having one baby, but two, like twins. It was so cool. It was so cool. I like stories like that. I don't know. I'm such a sap. Today I took another step to 50. 48 is way too close. Wait, is your birthday today? Oh my goodness. Do I have to sing you happy birthday? I have to remember. Is it your birthday? Hey, Jamie, post your link if you want. Wait, Shaz, is it your birthday? Yeah, but Miller, you look like you're like in your 30s, so it doesn't count. I'm old. I'm an old hag. I'm an old hag. Shaz, is it your birthday today? Because if it is, I have to sing you happy birthday. That's your punishment. That's your punishment for having a birthday is I get to sing to you. I get to sing you happy birthday. Oh my goodness. Girls think I'm 30. You look like you're in your 30s. You don't look like you're 49. Did Shaz say it was her birthday? My little one is 12 on Monday. What's Monday? My sister's birthday is November 8th. I just found out yesterday, too, my brother is finally getting married. He was a confirmed bachelor for many, many, many years. Now he's getting married. So I'm happy for him. He was married, well, not bachelor. I shouldn't say that because he was married years ago, but his wife cheated on him. He actually caught his wife cheating on him. So he kind of swore off women for a while, kind of thought he was gay for a little bit. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but kind of thought that she had broke his heart. And then she wanted to take him for all he was worth. Like he had he still has a beautiful home. So he bought her out, and she ended up flying through that money. But he's got someone now that he really cares about, and I'm happy for him. So there is, like, he has his happily ever after, and I'm glad. Shaz, did you say it was your birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shaz. Happy birthday to you. And many more. See, I told you I can't sing. That was your punishment for having a birthday today. Oh, my goodness. So I hear, I don't know if any of you are in Pennsylvania, but I hear, I think it was Erie got 4 inches of snow yesterday. You're welcome, honey. What can I give you for a gift? Oh, let me see. What can I give you for a gift? Where do you live again, Shaz? Remind me. Because I keep forgetting. I've got a memory good for some things, but I have no memory for other things. Oh, wasn't that great? Oh, we hear such bad stories about kids, that go missing and they're never found. Or I don't mind snow. We get such bad news about kids going missing and they're never found, or when they are found, there's some horrific story behind it. And this little girl's found alive. I hope she wasn't abused. I hope, and I don't know the whole story of this little girl, but I hope she wasn't abused or, taken advantage of while she was, or assaulted, heaven forbid, assaulted, because she's only 4. But I think of my little granddaughter when I looked at her, because she's just tiny like that. And I can't even imagine. You're not ready for this cold weather? Hi, Jackpot, by the way. I don't think anybody's ready for the cold weather, to be honest with you. Here's the thing with me. I like it and I don't like it. I'm mixed. Hi, Kanile. Good morning. Oh God, when you say that, I feel so old. Good morning, Miss Carla. Good morning, Miss Carla. Used to say that to me. Someone used to say that. Happy ending for once. Yeah, the happy ending is right. Like, we need more of those happy endings. Pittsburgh girl. Hey. Did you hear they got snow in Erie? I know you're not in Pittsburgh, but that's just hitting home for me. But like, the weekend is supposed to be like in the 50s, so it's not supposed to be that cold. It's not supposed to be that cold. So yeah, I watched that story this morning. It was so heartwarming watching them, get those 2 little babies. And then they had the babies at home for a month before they did the reveal, before they showed their mom and dad. And they first brought the little boy to the door with blue balloons, and they left him on the doorstep for a surprise. And then they brought the little girl. It was so cool. A really good video. I still haven't turned the heat on in my house. Well, we're starting to turn the heat on in the morning, because in the mornings it's like in the 40s. So it's kind of cold in the morning. And I don't like taking a shower and getting out and having it freezing to death. I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. So I was watching a little bit of German Lady this morning. The only problem with that was there is people on that she was talking about that I have no clue who they are. And I'm kind of not wanting to know more people on YouTube. I'm trying to want to know less people on YouTube. Oh, when you've had bad experiences, you just want to like back off. Like I'm okay with the ones that I know right now. I woke feeling like garbage this morning and had a bad dream that I tested pot. Oh, bite your tongue. Bite your tongue. Don't even say that. Oh, you better not have it. Do you have to go to work today? That's a bad dream. That's not even a dream. That's a nightmare. Hi, sweet Lilith. How are you doing? Boy, I'm seeing some names I haven't seen in here for a while. I should start going live earlier in the morning. Like it seems like everybody goes live now in the morning, so nobody wants to come over here anymore. I'm so sad. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. I don't care if people come here or not. Well, I care, but I mean, I care about you guys, but I don't care if people want to go into the drama streams. That's not my cup of tea. Thank you very much. Hell yes, I'm on my way now. Apparently people can't drive in the rain. So you must go to work real early in the morning because I think, aren't you an hour? Oh, okay, so it would be like 7:30 there, almost 7:30 there. That's not that early, I guess. When I was working, I used to have to leave, 7 o'clock to go to work because of traffic. Then I'd sit in traffic and listen to, you know, music and stuff. Jojo, hi, my sister from a different mister. Takes me an hour to get here. Yeah, me too. When I was working, it used to take me an hour to get to work. But I would like the traffic because it would like, I would just listen to music or I'd listen to shows like morning shows on the radio. Just listen to what they were talking about. Now, then I didn't have YouTube, or I didn't know about all these like YouTube live streams. Now, if I had then what I have now, I would probably be on my way to work, would be listening to YouTube. But like lately, I've only been listening to maybe three channels anymore. I don't know. I took all my trash out earlier in the day. It was freezing. Yeah, I have to take my trash out tonight. I was just getting rid of, I just went through my fridge this morning to see what I can throw out. My husband is so bad for pushing things into the back. Like I'm so pissed at him. Like he pushes things towards the back. And then I don't see it because I don't pull things out. I guess that's my fault too. He doesn't rotate. Let's say that. He doesn't rotate. I'm going to have to teach him how to rotate things in my refrigerator. I hate my refrigerator. I got one of those old style refrigerators. I want to get a new one that's got an ice maker and all that fancy stuff, but he doesn't want to get one till we move into our forever home. So it doesn't look like I'll be getting one in the near future. I mean, I have a nice stove, but because he did buy me a stove. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. You probably don't give a crap. Why? Jojo, you want to talk about it? Do you want to tell me about it, or does it does it hurt you too much? If you want to come up here and talk about it, you're welcome. You fell in the kitchen? Oh, I'm sorry, Jojo. Before I retired, I had an hour drive. I listened to books while I travel. You know what? We have those audio books too. And then when we go to my stepdaughter's, which is 3 hours from our home, we always listen to an audio book. We've got a whole big container of them downstairs, but they're all mysteries. They're all, you know what I mean? Like James Patterson, and in June, Carla, it's okay. I'll come up for chat when you're ready. Oh, I'm ready. You can come up anytime, my darling. Let me see. There we go. I'm ignoring my stove. I need to take the doors off and clean. You know what? I was thinking the same thing. And I watched a video the other night on how to clean your stove without using the self-cleaning method, and without using the, like those chemical sprays that you put in your oven. So I'm going to try and do what they said to do, and see if it works. I mean, the top of my stove and the sides of my stove are okay, but the inside looking a little nasty in there. But maybe one of these days I'll get some energy. Oh my gosh. Gemma, hello. How are you? I love my Gemma. Let me know if the cleaning method works. And I have to go back and watch the video, but I think you put Dawn dish detergent, baking soda, and vinegar. And you just wipe the inside of your stove, and then you leave it for a couple of hours. Then you just leave it. I mean, it makes like a paste, and then you just you leave it for like a couple of hours, and then you take, after that, you just you get hot soapy water, and it just comes off. Like all the burnt on stuff just comes off. It's amazing. I mean, my oven isn't that bad because I don't use it that often, but I do use it, and I've noticed that I need to do something. I need to get it clean, let's say. So maybe I'll do that. Well, the husband's away, since he's going away for 4 days. He called me this morning. He goes, "Were you cold this morning?" I said, "No, because you had the heat turned up to freaking almost 80 degrees. And of course I wasn't cold." But I mean, he does it he's just trying to be nice. He's trying to be nice. Except he's trying to I already have hot flashes. I like to be a little chilly when I go to bed. Jojo, how you doing? What do I have to beat somebody up for picking on you?
Yes. No, okay. I'm all right. No, it's that late, Jenno. Like I was on do you know Sam Hill? A guy called Sam Hill?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't mind talking about it because it's safe here. Yeah, I went up last night because I'm a bit of a panel whore at the moment, Carla. You have to tell me off for that. You have to tell me off.
No problem.
And I went up.
Hey, Joy.
And my friend Russ Eli, I started, because there's a new Beatles box set coming out, and I tried to speak to him, and this lay started playing the harmonica over the top of me. So I said, "Shut up, Lay," and then he just totally attacked me. You'll have to
Oh,
watch the
geez.
rerun to like get it all. But he started calling me a old slag and a hag and
Oh gosh. You know what? And that's their go-to on here. They just like call you name call. Just in one ear, out the other. I know you are, but
do you
what
know
am I?
what I did? I did that. Well, my hair was down at the time, but I was just going,
Yeah. Good for
okay,
you. But
yeah,
I was in German Ladies this morning. I saw you in there. And I'm telling you,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't I
She,
don't know all these people. Like I really don't know. This must be a different community she was talking about because I don't know any of those people she was
oh,
talking about.
well, give me
Those
some
people,
names that I'll probably be able to tell you because I'm in a different community at the
I
moment.
think it
Well,
was
I've been.
something like Lolly Dolly something, and then I can't
Oh,
remember.
Lolly. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
know
don't.
Lolly.
Are they from a different community or I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's almost like it's like the boy. You've heard of the boy, haven't you? Boy.
Yeah, I have. Uh-huh. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard of
they're from there. I've been in and out of there for about 5 years, but yeah, it's Lolly and John Camillo.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that was the name. And I'm like, who are these people? Because I couldn't even find it funny because I didn't know who they were and what the joke was. So I'm like, what is so funny? Because I don't know these people. I don't know
I
their
was cracking
history.
up at the video, like, 'cause it's all this love music and that. Like, she is a catfish, show.
She's a
Would
what?
say
What is she?
catfish,
Oh,
a
she's a
catfish.
catfish. Oh, okay.
No,
That makes
what I mean, I love Lolly, yeah, but that's not a real photo. We
I
all
was
know
gonna
that.
say she's very, very pretty. Hi, Sweet Wheat.
But
Hi,
she is a
Joy.
nice lady, actually. Lolly does give a lot of money away to people,
Oh,
so
does she?
she does.
Wow.
Yeah, she donates a lot of money to people that
Yeah.
need it. So,
Well, that's nice.
but yeah,
I hear
she
that
is funny.
Yeah, I hear that they're going to do give Christmas lists again this year.
Really?
That's what I hear.
Where?
I'm not getting involved in it. I just don't want to. No, no, there's not. I'm not.
Like I say,
I'll promote Toys for Tots. That's it. I'm
you look
sorry.
really cool. You look really groovy today. I put that in chat. You look really
Oh,
groovy in
thank
that
you.
white t-shirt.
Yeah,
You look
it's
cool.
one of my it's a very comfortable and soft and yeah. I'll
It
try not to
suits
get it
you.
dirty. Whenever I wear white, I get everything dirty. I end up having to
Oh
change
God, yeah.
halfway through the day.
Oh, I've got white flary trousers. I'm like, oh my God.
You look good on Did I tell you you look so good on your community page?
Oh,
You look
yeah, you did.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
that
You
that
look
that
really
was
good.
Carrie's my son Carrie. It's his
He is
25th birthday.
very, very handsome. Handsome
He
boy.
is indeed,
I
yeah.
can't believe
He works hard, but he
He was just a
hasn't got a
teenager
girlfriend.
when I met you. He was just a teenager when I met you. I
I
can't believe
know.
it. Yeah, exactly, Joy.
Mad,
Hey,
yeah.
Robbie.
But
How you doing?
H is nearly 18 now, so how was your family doing? Like, you know what I mean, don't you? Your son,
Oh,
everything
my
good?
family. Well, my brother, I just found out is getting married.
Whoa,
So
cool.
yeah. He was married years ago and he caught his wife cheating on him. And so
Oh no, that's not so cool, is
yeah,
it?
and he swore off women. But honestly, I thought he was gay after that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, Robbie, but I thought my brother was gay, and because he didn't get married for like it's been over 20 years, and now he's getting married,
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm happy for him. Like
You found the right one. You found the right one.
he finally found the right one. So yeah, I mean,
That's
there's
like
no
Carrie. I
shame
mean,
in it.
he hasn't got a girlfriend, and I sometimes think, is he gay? But then he'd probably be absolutely mortified if. Well, I have actually said it, but
Well,
he's
I
not.
don't know if
He's
that's
not gay.
politically correct. Like, I thought my brother was gay. I did because I just thought he swore off women after the bad time he had with his wife. Because, I mean,
Yeah,
catching your spouse cheating on you in your bed, in your own bed, is like
that's
traumatic.
that's not good,
Even
is it?
her family was mad at her for cheating on my brother because he was good to her. So,
Sorry, I look a bit rough today. I do look
no,
really rough today. I've got
you look
no,
fine. You look
right.
fine.
I don't mind coming
Oh,
up.
I was going to say something about, yeah, I can't believe that when I first met you, your son was a teenager.
I know. He was,
And now he's a
well,
grown man. He's a
no,
grown
I
man.
think you're talking about H. He's nearly 18. I've got two sons.
No, because the older one was 17, I think, when I met you first. So he
No,
was a
I mean,
teenager.
no, he's 25 now. I think you're getting
Oh, he's
mixed up.
25. Okay, it was the other one then. 'Cause I was
Yeah,
gonna say, I can't
yeah.
believe I
He's
didn't know
nearly
you had.
18, Carla.
I thought
Yeah.
you only had one son. See how much I know?
No, I've got
I'm an
two.
idiot.
I've got two.
I'm an idiot. Excuse me,
My
I'm an
wild
idiot.
day. No, you're not an idiot. No,
Oh yeah,
my H knows you anyway because he's always had me speaking to you and he sends his love. He's asleep at the
oh,
moment, lazy sod.
oh, oh.
But
Well,
yeah, no, I thought I'd just come
I
up
love
and
it.
it was so nice to see Ginger yesterday, Ginger Locks and Gemma. It was really nice.
Yeah, yeah. It was fun to have everybody on the panel. It's like the good old days. Oh, I
Yeah.
think you were asking about Ben. I think he went live yesterday. I do, but
Wow, I missed that.
I don't think he
Yeah.
goes live for very long. He usually only goes live for a couple. By the time I get a notification that he's live, he's already signed off.
It's gone.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't get to like talk to him or even say hello. Or sometimes he's not even watching the chat, so he completely misses it.
Oh no, he's a bloody nightmare, isn't he? I'll have to email him. I think I've still got his email somewhere. Like it's that rewind tape email. I can't remember his
I
email.
can give him the message. I can tell him to
Yeah,
contact.
please
I
tell
will.
him Jojo. Yeah, because I really miss him a lot. He's my bestie, isn't
Remember when you guys used to go back and forth? Do you remember?
he? Oh,
Me too.
do you remember that?
When I sent him a gift, and it was a pair of gloves and hat that I had.
Oh yeah.
For him. He goes, "You can shove those up your turkey's butt."
I remember that.
Whoa. Then he messaged me after that and he goes, "You know, I would never do that." I said, "I know," but it was kind of funny that he was that mad at me. I can't remember.
He was so mad about it, wasn't he? He was
Oh my God. He hated me. He absolutely hated me.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that was hilarious. Good old days.
Well,
Like, it was about 2 years ago, wasn't it? 3 years ago.
Wow, we
He
had
was
a
like,
fun-
and this bloody bitch.
he was so mad at me. He was like, Ty, and he was like looking straight into the camera. You know what you can do with your
Yeah, and he
shove it up those turkey butts.
Oh, that was it.
And then he messages me a few minutes later and he goes, "You know, I didn't mean that." I know.
He's really angry, didn't he?
Stay mad at Ben. That's the thing. Hey, Mark, you can't stay mad at Ben. It's hard. It's impossible to stay mad at him, even when he's.
I know, exactly.
awful.
That's why he's my bestie for 3 years. I can't. I've had many a row with him. So.
I know. I've been there when you've had fights with them. I've been in the room.
I'm calling him all sorts, like a C word and everything. I'm like, leave me alone forever.
Oh yeah, he can get nasty. He can get really nasty when he wants to. And
Oh yeah, he's made me cry a few
that?
times. I've only made him cry.
But you know what?
Oh,
Here was my first, and I wouldn't talk in his room for a long time because I was just like I was feeling it out a little bit to see.
yeah, you used to pop in every now and again after one, and you used to like
I would
go, and
just
I used
say
to think,
hello,
are
and
you
then
okay?
And then he made me a wrench, and then I felt more and more comfortable to talk in his room, and then I got to know you and everybody else, and we just had fun. It was fun. His chats were small, but we always had a good time. Like we always
That's when Trisha used to come in, and she used to make me laugh, but
Trisha
I
would,
haven't been on her stream for about a year now.
Everybody would, yeah. We all hung out in there. And that was just, do you remember when Trisha went rogue wrench?
Oh my God. Oh, that night was crazy. Oh,
that was a crazy.
She was just timing everyone out.
All wrenches, and we were trying to undo everything she did. And Ben's sitting up there and he's going, "Oh boy, Trisha, nobody's gonna forgive you now." You've done it now, Trisha. You've done it now. The look on his face.
That was legendary. That was legendary because she was relentless. She did it for about half an hour. Half an hour.
I would love to see that stream again because that was fun. I mean, that was funny. It was.
She just wouldn't stop. She just kept timing everybody. Everyone.
Poor Ben didn't know what to do. He's like in a panic because she's timing out all the people that he likes. He can't do it fast enough, and he's asking all his mods to help him, and nobody knows.
She'd be laughing about this now because I know the real Trisha. Like she is a good person. I don't go in her streams anymore, but she'd be laughing about that now. I know.
Oh, well, it was funny. I mean, you can't help but laugh about that because it was funny. I mean,
remember the time when he puked? He kept waiting for the Scottish Claire to come in for 3 days. He ended up puking.
The look on his face was like he was looking at his keyboard and he didn't know what to do. I mean, that's when it was fun on YouTube. Like that's when we could have fun still.
Yeah.
I miss those days. I really do.
The drama started coming in a little bit too much, and then it got a bit out of control.
Yeah.
But I just remember hearing him puking, and Caleb was going, "Oh my God!" I think someone clipped it, so you can still watch it back. But I was there going, "Is he all right? Is he all right?" Caleb was going, bleh,
"Oh, he did some of the most weirdest." Remember when he got all those views when he was like sleeping? He fell asleep in his bed, and he got like people were coming in there that had 300,000 subs on their channels just to watch him sleep. Like, God, Ben.
I remember it. He said, now for all you guys, and he just played record for about 10 hours.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Good old days.
I like Ben. I like
it's
Ben.
It's good to reminisce, isn't it? Sometimes, like
it is, and just not think about what's going on now. That's me. I don't think about the negative anymore. I think about the fun that we used to have, the good old days. Like
that's all right. It will come back. Well, we just had a good laugh about the good old days, so it'll come back.
So. I mean, it needs to. Because we can, it is possible to have fun on here. It's, and you just like, and I've been just kind of trying to keep my nose clean, and stay away from all the nastiness.
You ain't doing anything but wrong or anything.
Well, that's what but I do, I do open my mouth sometimes and stick my foot in it, but.
So do I. Don't worry about it. So do I. Oh, God.
Gemma, thank you. You're a sweetheart.
Oh, Gemma. Yeah. Well, that's one thing I was going to say. Do you remember when Vinny G come over and took over Ben's stream?
Oh, yes. He was dressed like a devil or something. He was dressed as he was dressed. I think he
totally. And Ben was going, "You motherfucker! You motherfucker!"
He hated Vinny G. He hated him. I don't know.
They still hate each other.
He might still hate him. I don't know. But yeah.
I think they do.
He wasn't a fan of Vinny G's. That's for sure.
No, he wasn't. Oh, Carla, I love reminiscing with you. I think it's
Oh,
wicked.
I'm glad you came out because you made my day. You
Yeah,
actually
thank
really
you.
did. Because
Yeah, I'm gonna
sometimes,
go and have some lunch, and look, I'll be in chat anyway.
okay.
It's
Thank you for coming up.
wonderful.
Appreciate it.
No, thank you for having me up as per usual. I
Oh,
love you to
no
bits, my
problem.
sister from another mister. You know that
Yeah,
always,
my sister
and
from
I
another
will see
mother.
you in chat.
I love you too.
Love you.
Bye. That was fun. Those that we did have a lot of fun. Um, when it was just a few people and chats and stuff, and it wasn't complicated, let's say. I don't know where YouTube got so serious, you know, but uh talking about the old days with Ben, I just remember Ben being so funny. And I always liked him. I don't know why. I just always liked him. I always thought he had a good soul. He was a good person. And I still do to this day. I know a lot of people have a problem with him, but I never did. Love you too, JoJo. Joe. She changes her name so much. Guys, sub to her because I don't know how many times she's changed her name, but she comes in here. I'm like, who is this? Oh, that's JoJo. Okay. As long as I see her picture, I know who it is. Hey, Joy, didn't get a chance to talk to you. Um, Joy, I don't know why. Did something happen that I don't know about? Did something happen? I really don't know. I have no clue. I've been so far removed from everything drama related on here. So if it's like a fight or whatever, I probably have not seen it or removed myself. Oh, just haven't seen it in a while. Oh, Marcia was in here not too long ago. I can't. I want to say a couple weeks ago. She came in and said hello, which I don't see her very often, but I understand that she doesn't feel well, and Marcia, I want you to know that I say prayers for you and wish you well. But yeah, she was in here I want to say a couple weeks ago, but don't quote me on that because I could be totally wrong, which I usually am. So, so I have the weekend off, but I think I'm going to clean my stove and clean my oven and do some housework because my husband won't be around. So it's so much easier to do stuff when he's not home than when he's home. I prefer doing stuff when he's not around. I've been going to the dentist, doctors, etc. So been walking every day, getting Christmas wrapped. Oh, Joy, I'm so jealous of you. I am so jealous of you. We went out to eat last night, and both of us got something we didn't like. So, and at least when you go to a restaurant that you go to, every once in a while, and you get something you don't like, you know what not to order the next time. So, but we went to a really uh, good restaurant. I think it was in Cleveland. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was in Cleveland. And my husband said, "Do you want to go to Cleveland and stay in a hotel and go to that restaurant?" If I could remember the name of that restaurant, I said, in a heartbeat. Oh, better buy now. Says shortage this year. Gas went up 12 cents a gallon here in 2 hours. Oh my goodness. You're in Florida, right? We have birthdays before Christmas. We have 1, 2, 3 birthdays coming up. We just had one, and no, we just had 3, 4, and we have 3 coming up before Christmas, and then it's Christmas. It's like, oh my God, stop procreating. This is like getting ridiculous. You guys, yeah. You guys are having too many kids, too close together. Like, we have no birthdays in July. None. But the rest of the months, we have birthdays in. So, and then of course there's the sons and the daughters and the stepsons and the stepdaughters and the daughter-in-laws and the son-in-laws. I have 2 birthdays. My grandson's will be 18, and he wanted new bedding. New bedding. Wow. See, when they get older, they want more, they want things that are more, like, well, my granddaughter, oh God, when we got her school clothes, she wanted a special kind of sneaker. Well, the sneaker she wanted was $200. So of course we have grandchildren, you spoil them. So we got her $200 sneakers. Now she's got, hey, Ams, I said hello to you this morning in German ladies. I don't know if you saw. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, I completely left my mind. Oh yeah, so this Christmas she wants an iPhone, and she wants the latest iPhone, which is really expensive. But I said, if we all get together and put a little bit in, we might as well get her what she wants, because it's what she wants. I know everybody's saying, well, she's too young. She's too young. I know that. I know she is, but that's the only thing she says she wants. I bought my 7-year-old granddaughter a fur duvet set, and he loved it. So I ordered him a gray set and new sheets. Good for you. Didn't see, I was getting ready for work, so had headphones on. Are you at work right now? I was going to actually message you on Instagram 2 days ago, and then I completely forgot. Real life got in the way. But I want to message you on Instagram because I wanted to ask you something. I wanted to ask you if you wanted something, so that I have sitting upstairs. It's those pads for, those pads for the Swifters. I wanted to know if you wanted, because I got 3 of them sitting upstairs, have been sitting up there for probably a year and a half now. So I wanted to ask you if you wanted them, because I knew you liked them. So, and they're brand new. Making coffee and getting ready to start my day. Oh, you're going to have to tell me what you do. I'm so curious. I was talking to Ginger Locks too. I said, did you know Ems went back to work? She goes, I didn't know that. I said, yeah. She's been busy too, getting, she has health problems and all that stuff. So it's she kind of doesn't have time for all of us. We never see her anymore. I don't spend but $150 on each. I'm making Christmas stockings for my children this year and surprise them. We spend a little bit more on the older ones than the younger ones. Only because, I don't know, the older ones want more expensive stuff, I guess. I guess we shouldn't. We should spend the same amount on all of them. We should have a set amount that we spend on all of them. But it seems like we spend a lot more on the older ones than the younger ones. Their presents that they want are way more expensive. Like my grandson now, he wants a Pittsburgh Steeler jersey Plus, we gave him $200. Now, the jerseys are pretty expensive. The real one, I mean, the real ones from the store. So that's what we got him. And then, oh, I can't say anything. I'll dox my granddaughter. But anyways, we got her something that was the other granddaughter. We got her something that was really expensive too. So, and then there's Christmas coming up. And when, you know what, when you have 11 grandchildren, it gets expensive. Okay. They should understand too. It's like, stop having freaking kids. How old is your granddaughter that wants an iPhone? She is 12. She's 12. Can you get it? She's got an iPhone now, but she's got my old one that I didn't like, so I gave it to her. And now she wants a newer one. So it's more expensive. The one that she wants is more expensive than my iPad that I just got for my birthday in October. So, but we might, not get her the one that she wants because it's kind of expensive. Look on the shopping network. You can get them licensed brand cheaper. Really? Oh. I'm scared to cough in public anymore. Did you see if we were in a restaurant last night and you know how you get like a tickle in your throat? So, of course, I'm coughing and everybody like turned around and looked at me. I'm like, yeah, they've got in their minds, this woman has COVID. I'm like, no, just a tickle in my throat. I hate that. I'm giving something they want, something they need, and I'm opening them savings accounts. Well, that's good. That's a good idea. If you're looking for a jersey, reach out to me first. Seriously. Really? Yeah, he wants a Pittsburgh Steeler football jersey is what he wants. And he wants a specific, I can't remember if it's number 19. Yeah. It's number 19 or something. I can't remember. My husband knows, so I will reach out to you because we haven't got it yet. And then we got to mail it out. So, well, he was going to buy it with his birthday money, and then we thought, no, we'll get him the jersey, and then he can, get what he wants with the money, and that, that will be his whole birthday present because he's playing football now, so he's like into all the football stuff. He was playing lacrosse before, now he's into football. So football is what everything football now, everything football. And he's just a little guy. He's so little. I'm like, oh, I wish he wasn't playing football. And his best friend is like my height, and he's really stocky. And the kid they're only like 11 years old. The kid is huge. Like he's like the quarterback, But it's been his best friend since kindergarten. So he's playing, and he's just like a itty bitty little guy. And his best friend is this big, stocky, football player. But that's what he wants. He wants a football jersey. I was so upset yesterday in the grocery store. My cashier, a young guy, was having COVID symptoms and won't get tested because of work. And he's waiting on everyone. Sick. Oh, that's not good. Love you too, Joe. Love you too. Mean it. You have a good lunch. Yeah, so now it's like Thanksgiving's coming. Who's making a big Thanksgiving dinner? I don't think we are this year. I really don't. We'll end up eating salad. Lately, we've been eating a lot of salad, like a lot. Get him some weights. My son started at 12 years old getting in shape for baseball. Yeah. And now my granddaughter is like, she's basketball. Basketball is her game. She plays basketball. That's what we drove to the last week. We drove 3 hours there to watch her basketball game. And then we went out for dinner, and then we drove 3 hours back. So, yeah. So that's what we do. When there's a basketball game, well, it's over now. Hi, Princess. So when there's a basketball game, that's where we go. We drive up there. She does like track and field. She's really into sports. She does softball. But now her game is basketball. I've never hosted this many people for Thanksgiving, so I've been Googling how to do it properly. Oh, really? How many people are you having? How many people are you having? I haven't done a Thanksgiving, and I don't think I've ever done a Thanksgiving. We've always, when I was living near my mom, it was always at her house. When I was living here, it was always at my husband's mother's. And since then, sometimes we go to his daughters, sometimes we go to my stepsons. It just depends. It depends on what they're doing or what they have planned. And then one year we do I tried to do these Cornish hens. Oh my God, what a disaster that was. Oh, did I mess that up? I will never try to cook Cornish hens ever again. 25, holy, including kids. Oh my gosh. What do you plan on making? Turkey, stuffing, side dishes. Have everybody bring a side dish. That's what we did. Like even with his mom, we always, everybody always brought something. If it wasn't a dessert, it was a pie, green bean casserole. Everybody always brought something, and expect probably someone will bring something. Because usually when I go somewhere, if I'm invited somewhere, I'll always make something or bring something, even if it's just like cheese and, what do you call it? Cheese and meat tray and pickle tray. What do you call those? Or a dessert. I always bring something. I have never gone anywhere empty-handed. I've always brought something. Turkey, stuffing, yeah, green bean casserole, sweet potatoes. Yeah, I don't know, my husband and I aren't really big turkey fans. My dad is bringing all the desserts. Mama's bringing veggie and cheese trays, and my in-laws are bringing a side. I'm doing the rest. And you've never done this before? Oh, it'll be fun. You'll have the best time. Are they staying over? You'll have the best time. I think that's the best thing. I don't think I've never made like Thanksgiving. I've never hosted Thanksgiving dinner. I've hosted a lot, but never for this many people. Oh, I don't know. Nobody ever wants to come here. We're always the ones that are going places, but we always bring something. I mean, we never go empty-handed. So, we always bring something. But, you never know. You never know. Maybe we will this year. We would prefer that our family come here, but they have, my stepson and his wife have 4 kids. My stepdaughter and her husband have 3 kids. So it would be 7 kids. It would be the parents, and her mom and him and her parents. And I don't know how, that would be a lot. All the turkeys that are being slaughtered for Thanksgiving are born in September. They are kept indoors in large shelters in the dark. What a life. I have wild turkeys that hang out in my backyard. Ginger locks. Look, Ems is in here. I was just talking about you. She's at work. You haven't seen her in ages. Oh God, me and Jojo had a big laugh this morning. And so I went into German Ladies, and I'll tell you what, I don't know any of those people, and I'm not about to start getting to know new people anymore. I just don't want to. I don't want to get to know no new people on here. I just don't. Too many, I know enough people already. It is sad. What did I see yesterday too? That was pretty. Ginger, are your kids in school? Oh, they're not going to school. Are they off? Didn't they only have like 2 days this week or something? Oh, that's right. You can't eat anything. Are you staying home or going to your parents, or? You want to come up for a bit, or? Do you want to come up for a bit? Yes, no. Did you hear about that little girl that they rescued in Australia? I don't like it when hosts scream and yell on YouTube. Oh, you and me both. Yes, you want to come up? Here. So there's a little girl in Australia that went missing. What was her name? Cleo? Was it Cleo? Little 4-year-old, and they found her. I think they found her in some guy's house, which is really, in and of itself, is pretty scary. Really scary, actually. I hope she wasn't assaulted in any way or hurt in any way. Hey, girly.
Hey, just waking up, actually.
You what?
I'm just like waking up.
You
woke
sound
up
like you're just waking up.
I know.
I've been up since.
I was up at 5:30, and then I dozed off for like another hour from whatever, because I saw that you were going live, and between now and then I fell asleep.
How would you like to go live tomorrow morning and let me sleep in?
Well,
Or you can't because your kids are home.
We might. Well, tomorrow morning, Grace is the reason why we're not doing like really anything is Grace has got play practice tomorrow. So
She got what? What practice?
Play.
Oh, play practice. Oh, okay, okay.
Romeo and Juliet.
Ooh, is she Romeo or is she Juliet?
No, she's part of Romeo's posse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool though.
Abram.
Cool though.
And I said, so you're playing a man. She's like, yeah. I said, why? She goes, because guys don't want to be a part of Shakespeare. That makes sense.
So how are you feeling? Did you see Ems was in here?
I see her. Yes. She said hi. And so
she's at work. She's at work.
Is she back at the station?
I don't know where she is, actually. I don't think so. I don't think she is. That's why I don't think she really wants to say, but
That's
Um,
she doesn't have to share anything she
no,
doesn't want to share.
no,
Absolutely. I
no. Other
totally
than, like,
understand that.
I want to ask her. I made these things last year that were she really liked. They go on the Swifter, and she said they worked really well um, in her house. And I
Ooh.
wanted to ask her, and I have like 3 or 4 of them
Wait
from
a minute.
when I made
What
them.
did you make for the Swiffer?
They just go on the Swifter, and they're reusable. You can wash them and then reuse them.
Oh,
And
really?
I just wanted to ask her if she wanted them. Yeah, they're just real easy. They take only a couple minutes, but they've been sitting up there for over a year. So I wanted to ask her if she wanted them. No, she
Okay.
left radio, but a little tiny bit related. Move on to bigger and better things. And
Good for you, girl.
good for you. Did you hear what I said? Do you want those things? There are so many kids missing in California. They need to crack down on these sex trafficking pieces of crap. Yeah, no kidding. That's scary too. That they can just pick kids, and I think they concentrate on the kids that are living on the streets and stuff, I think.
I'll tell you what, like I don't know where they concentrate. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. I just keep my eye on my kids as long as
It's
I
like,
can.
yeah, especially with girls, because it seems like it's the young girls they go after. And what
These
happens to them when they grow up? Like,
well,
what happens to these girls?
I'm
I always
sure they're
wondered that.
used, abused, and pushed into homeless situations and situations where I'm sure that they're forced into those kind of situations as a younger person. That's probably,
Because
I
I
mean,
mean, what would you do with somebody that you get when they're young, they grow up, and then they're too
I
old?
would hate to kind of guesstimate on something like that because I wouldn't have any idea. For the longest time, I thought human trafficking was like a conspiracy, not actually a real thing. And that's a real thing. So I'm like,
Okay,
oh,
and yeah, yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's really scary to think of. And it seems like lately they've been finding a lot of these, drug trafficking rings.
oh, there's drug, human, all different kinds of trafficking.
Oh, it's like awful.
And like I said, I don't know much or hardly anything to speak on even talking about Summer Wells. I just think the dad's a freaking creep. He's a creepy creeper.
Is that what you think happened to her?
Oh, I don't know really what happened to Summer Wells. I just think her dad's really freaking creepy.
I saw him on something the other night where someone said that he got like um the police came to his house or something. I
He
don't
was
know.
arrested. He was arrested.
Yeah, he was arrested. That was it.
He was arrested for a DUI Saturday. He was bonded out Sunday. Monday, he goes to court.
What was he arrested for though? Do you know?
DUI.
Oh. Why
And
did they
then,
catch him at home for a DUI?
no, I think they caught him on the road.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
when he went to court,
He is creepy.
he went to court. When he was in court, they cuffed him again and arrested him again. And they arrested him for breaking his probation.
Wow.
So what's going on with Don at the moment? Don't know. I don't know. But there's some weirdness around that whole story, and I just don't understand it. I mean, that's like, I know Tiffany Marie
What
covers it really well. I know Chasing covers it like a lot as well. There's quite a few people who cover it.
if you had to guess? I mean, if you had to guess, and it's none of my business, and I'm not even getting into, the true crime of it. But
I'm going to be honest here, and I'm going to say I don't even know enough really to even make that kind of educated guess. All I know is that there is something really creepy about that dad, And I don't know. He seems to control everything,
Joy, I agree. That's what I thought all
but in a
along.
really weird manner that's kind of creepy. So that's all I got from that. And I'm like, there's just something about him. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's ew.
I'm with Joy. I
What
think
is
it
your
was an accident and they hit her body. But, they haven't been able to find her. So they had lots of time to, hide the body. So
I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't
there's
know.
just so many of these it just seems like we're hearing more of these child murders lately. I don't know. That's why I can't watch them. I just can't watch them anymore. I'm done.
I get that. I get that. It's rough. It's not easy to watch.
Oh, no, it's not
And
easy
when
to
there's
watch like any kind of murder, but especially a child.
and when there's continuously nothing day
Yeah.
after day, then
Yeah.
that's hard to follow and you're like, what the hell? And it's not that I'm saying it's hard to follow. It's so sad. It's too hard to follow. That's the better word to say. It's so
Yeah.
sad
It
because
is.
nobody can seem to find these people. And
No,
then this and just the whole think of those little boys in California.
they never did find them, did they?
No, they did not. Orson and
Yeah, I remember those
Orson
two.
Erwin, I think their name was.
Those little black boys, right?
Yes, the ones that were from California City.
Yeah.
That was shady as hell too.
I didn't hear much about that. I just knew that, that was all over the news. So, of course, you hear about that. But, and that, Cash Gernon and all that stuff is just like so hard to watch, so hard to think about.
It took me a while to even warm up to the story because I heard how horrific the video was. And anyone who was covering, I wouldn't watch it for a little bit because I didn't want to see the video because I thought the video, like the black and white, and then you could see him in the room. I'm like, I don't even want to know. I can't. I can't. I wasn't sure what I was going to see. So I'm like, to see a kid struggling, getting upset, freaking, I can't. But that's not necessarily what happened in the video. That's what I thought I was going to watch. I didn't know what I was going to watch. But it is disturbing. It was heart-wrenching. And unfortunately, at the hands of a psychopath. A complete creepy crawler psychopath who creepy crawled the whole neighborhood.
There was a boy in Tennessee, no body found, yet it's been 3 years and his parents are in jail.
Oh, his
That's
parents
weird.
in jail?
I don't know about that case. I just can't. I can't follow these cases anymore. They really bother me.
The children ones are hard. Absolutely.
Yeah, they are.
And as much as everybody got into the whole Petito now, she was an adult. And I know you look at her and you don't see an adult.
No.
I don't either.
Kid.
But
a kid.
It's just
she was everybody's daughter. She's actually young enough to be practically my granddaughter, practically your daughter,
my daughter. She could be
20
old enough
years.
to be my daughter.
Yeah. And that's like, she's kind of like everybody's kid.
I have friends who are grandparents in their 40s. I'm like, how the hell does that happen?
It happens.
I know. It's crazy.
It happens all the time.
I didn't know that. Like everybody who had
My cousin had a baby when she was 15 years old, and she was a grandmother when she was 32.
Wow.
Because her daughter got pregnant when she was 15 or 16, something like that. And so she was only like 32. She was younger than Remy, and she was a grandmother. She could be a great grandmother by now, for all I know.
That you said that because I don't even know how old Remy is. So
I know, like people are having kids at 45 and 50 now.
48.
Yeah, 48. Mm-hmm. And now
I look at her all the time and going, "Oh my God, You can't give them back.
Oh,
Like, meaning to me, I guess because it could be because of my conditions and what I've been through and stuff like that. But the thought of raising like another family, oh my God. I don't know if it would motivate me to do more or just kill me.
I would say that it would probably kill you.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm
Agree.
not trying to be facetious, but
I'm not
I
either.
just
I wouldn't be
I
able
think I mean, God,
I can
all
barely
you
take
go
care of
through.
I can barely take care of the two I have. No, I take care of them just
Oh, yuck.
what?
They convicted both parents because they admitted the little boy was autistic. The dad beat him to death, and mom helped hide the body. Oh, God.
Oh, I did hear of this
I
story.
think I did too, to be honest. Now that she says that, that is so sickening.
That's
Oh, that's awful.
yeah.
That's awful. Oh, it feels like the weekend for me because my husband's going away until
Well, my
Saturday.
kids are home till Monday, so it is the weekend. It's just a
Well, my husband left. He took today. Today's Wednesday, right?
right.
Today, tomorrow, and Friday off, and he's not coming back till Saturday. So to me, it's like the weekend started. I've almost titled my stream TGIF, but then I remembered it's not Friday; it's only Wednesday.
Oh,
Uh,
so is he home right now?
no, he's gone.
Where'd
He
he go?
left at 5 o'clock this morning.
Where'd he go?
He went up north where his cameras are in the woods.
Oh,
I don't want to say in here because Samara's in here.
oh, no more.
Yeah,
Hi,
I don't
Samara.
want to talk about it. I love Samara too much.
Me too. I like Samara a whole lot.
But the thing with him is he doesn't really ever get anything or shoot at anything. He just goes there because he loves wildlife. He
He
does.
probably loves the peace of it all.
He does. He loves sitting in his tree and just watching. He takes more pictures I've ever seen. He's got so many pictures on my computer right now. The wildlife he catches, like when he's not around, that's his happy place, I guess, if you want to say.
My uncle was as well. Back in the day, not now, but like when he was younger. Here's a funny story real quick. So I guess this was probably the early 80s or something. And they decided at one time, they were going to go to a local town bar to where they were in at that time. I don't even know where they were. And they went to this like local country bar. Nothing was around at all. And he said all of a sudden this tour bus stops there, or this bus stops, and people were let out. And guys and girls, and they're like, we had no idea who these people were. They were young. He's like, they were really, really young. And then he's like, he's sitting there and he starts talking to the one guy. And he says to his kids, do you know who REM is? They're like, yeah, Dad. They're like, yeah, I met them in the bar. Nobody else was there. So his kids were like super jealous at the time. Very jealous at the time. But it's a good, funny story that he had to tell for a while. He hasn't told that story in a long time, so. But I haven't really seen my uncle and aunt in a long time, but I will in April, so I'm excited about that. My cousin's getting married. Married again. His wife died.
Oh, really?
About I'm going to say around 2015 or 14, something right around there. She had this unbelievably crazy red
I just
hair.
found out my brother's getting married.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He swore he would never get remarried. There could be no one who could possibly ever fill her shoes. And he found this woman, and he's been a plumber his whole life and blue collar, hard worker. And he found himself a multimillionaire.
Wow.
Who
Good
loves
for him.
completely. I'm so
Good for
happy for
him.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like my brother. I mean, he went through a bad divorce, like caught his wife cheating on him, and he swore he'd never get married again. He said that was it. Like she was like for him, she was the love of his life. And now he found someone and he seems really happy and I'm happy for him.
See, and
So
my friend Tina is trying way too hard. I'm like, you need to chillax for a little bit, and it might
what do you
come
mean to have a kid to get married?
to have a boyfriend and get
No,
remarried.
no
So she's not.
boyfriend. When you usually find them when you're not looking. I don't know. Well, at least I did.
Well, you know, when things happened, and then she was supposed to get married, and that never happened, and you know, she was
But
just
she's the one that called it off, right?
oh yeah, she called it off for every right reason.
But I was happy single too. So, after my divorce, I was happy single. I
She was
was.
never a
I
happy
was.
single person, even when we were younger before she got married to Kevin. She was
Mhm.
never a happy single person. She always was with someone. She never wanted to be alone. And that's I still see that from her like now. And she's just like, there's the pickings are just crap. I'm like, I could have told you that.
Well, especially now, you can't go out anywhere to
Well,
meet
around
anybody.
honestly to God, around in this area and around like where she lives in Pennsylvania, you would not know that there was even a pandemic, like except for the masks. Like people are all up in your biz and like I'm like, can you back up just slightly and not breathe on me? That would be great. And I'm the one who's got I still wear my mask because I have to take care of myself. I cannot get sick. So for me, it's just better to keep washing my hands and wearing the mask. And I am getting I am going to get the vaccine, and it's just I haven't because of my rheumatoid arthritis. But they had said to me, if you want to, and they're trying to put a plan together. So when I promised my daughter, who's 11, when she goes for her vaccine, which should be soon because it should be approved by Pfizer.
I thought
I
it was
said
approved.
I wasn't sure if they haven't screamed it out yet that it's been approved for
I
5
thought
to
it
11.
was. I thought I heard it
They
was.
were on the verge of it, but there hasn't. I don't know if there's been full approval yet.
Hmm.
At least I haven't heard that part yet.
No.
Because
I checked into it because I thought I heard that they had approved it.
is there any way you can look at it real quick? Like I can't look it up on my phone.
I can. Yeah.
Thank you. Because I really don't know.
How do you spell Pfizer again? PH
PF.
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 Okay.
Pfizer. PFIZER, I believe. But you're asking the wrong person about spelling.
Let's go.
Since you played that song from Amelia yesterday, you played
Oh, okay. Those ages 5 to 11 will get just 1/3 of the dose given to teens and adults 4 days ago.
Oh, so they did approve it.
Yeah, guess so. They get 1/3 of the.
Does it say approved or this is what they're working on?
Okay, it says the COVID vaccine is the COVID. Yes, it says it's approved.
Okay, I did not know that.
That was 4 days ago. And when I watched it on TV, that's what they were saying. They said it should be approved by the end of the day. Hi, Lou. It should be approved by the end of the day. That's why I thought that it had been approved.
I would be surprised because I would.
But 4 to 11 get a 1/3 of the dose. So, but that's okay.
Yeah. I would have to set it up on a Friday, so she would have Saturday to recover.
Right. Yeah, they said that from what they understand, it's the minimal, the complications or whatever are minimal, kind of the same as what the adults get if they get any. So
Right.
I really didn't get. I got achy, and that was it. And my arm was really sore, and that was all. That's all I got. My husband got absolutely nothing.
Grace was tired. That was it.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too by a lot. Like one of the women that works with my husband, he went into her office, and she was like laying down on her desk. God, quit phoning me. She was laying down on her desk, and he said, "What's the matter?" She goes, "I got my shot." She goes, "That's just how she felt."
Oh God.
That was
yeah.
after the second one.
It is a hardcore exhaustion with COVID, because that's part of COVID. Like that exhaustion, it takes everything out of you.
I just think it's up to anybody. It's up to parents. It's up to, I really don't know if my stepdaughter or my stepson is. I doubt if my stepson.
I would like to be vaccinated for the sake of A, everybody in my family, and B, everybody in
You've already got antibodies though, right? Because you have it.
That is true. Yes. It is true.
Yeah. But you know what? My what do you call it? My son-in-law's father had it too, and he had decided he was not going to get the vaccination because his doctor said you've got enough antibodies. And then he went back to his doctor because he was sick, like he had a cold, and he said, even though you've had COVID and you have the antibodies, he said, I would really recommend that you get the vaccine.
And I think it's because of the different variants that are coming out, and whether or not
that's probably what it is.
So
he got it. Well, and two, his brother was in the hospital at the same time and passed away.
That would make you change your mind as well.
So he was like, yeah, okay. I'm getting the vaccine. Well, plus his wife has it, and she's got all kinds of health problems. So he said, yeah, I'm getting it.
So,
yeah, his brother passed away.
I wonder what it should be like for me to get it with antibodies. Will I have a stronger reaction or less?
He didn't have any reaction. None. He had none. He said he didn't have a sore arm. He didn't get sick he didn't get sick. He got the Johnson & Johnson. He didn't get sick.
I'm not getting the Johnson & Johnson. Hell no.
I'm just telling you. Well, that's the one my husband wanted to get.
And
that's the one I wish I would have gotten.
My husband got the Johnson & Johnson. Because he didn't want 2 shots.
Yeah, that's me too. I would have preferred to get the Johnson & Johnson. Even though they say that the stuff about the blood clots and stuff, if you don't have a history of getting blood clots and stuff, probably don't have it. Probably
and
not.
See, I do have a history.
Well, yeah, then I wouldn't. I'd be worried about it, but I don't worry about that. I've never had that.
I think I threw a blood clot because of birth.
Oh, see, I've never had that.
Yeah, and honest to God, I can remember what my legs felt like in the beginning of it, because they didn't tell me that's what I had. And I had a pulmonary embolism. I could have been killed, but I wasn't.
Oh, that's scary. I watched Dr. Campbell on here. He has been doing updates since COVID-19 started. Oh, has he got a channel?
Who is it?
Over and check it out.
Who?
Dr. Campbell. Let me see. Let's see if I can post his link in here. Dr. Campbell. I don't know. There's misconception. I mean, I know a lot of people don't want to. Oh, here it is. I found it. Oh, he's got a million subscribers. I'll share it if you want to go. It's good. I think knowledge.
But
I think knowledge is good. The more knowledge you have, it's scary. I mean, this whole thing has been scary. There it is. There's his.
And there's just two completely different versions of what people believe. And it's just, that's what
Yeah.
made it
Oh
so
yeah.
freaking scary to make even this choice.
Well, they've had us no Johnson and Johnson because of clots. Yeah. Pfizer is more effective. Yeah, I got the Pfizer. I wish I would have got the Johnson and Johnson
Me
just
and my kids
because
all
it
Pfizer.
wouldn't have had to have 2 shots.
I should say my child got Pfizer and the rest of us will be getting Pfizer. So, and my husband got the Johnson and Johnson.
Lou says a lot of the vaccine complications are from improper injections. What the hell is that?
How do you improperly inject it?
How do you improperly inject someone?
That's because they put it in the thick of your arm, or maybe they hit a vein or something and it goes in through a vein.
I'll tell you what, the second one that got my husband, like the ones that picked
No,
me,
the first
like,
one doesn't get anybody. It's the second one.
but I mean the actual needle didn't hurt me either time. But my husband on the second time, she stabbed him with that needle. He goes,
Oh my
I can't
God.
believe it. He goes, the way she shoved it in, like she just like, she just hit him really hard. He goes, I'm gonna have a freaking bruise. He said the way she poked me with that needle. So she really got him for that.
Yeah,
But he didn't get any symptoms or nothing at all from either, except that she poked him really hard with the needle the second time. But nothing. Not
Now
a
here's, but see, he said Johnson and see,
Hey,
Jason
Pittsburgh.
did have some kind. He's a pretty healthy guy, right? Too.
Who, my husband?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's really healthy. He exercises, he eats right. Yeah. He's more healthy than me. I got my shot right after surgery, so I didn't really feel anything since I was on pain meds. Yeah. I get you. I got just mild, like, if you when you're starting to get the flu and you're kind of achy all over, that's
Oh,
all
yeah.
I really got. Just like achy. And then it didn't even last, I don't think, it didn't last 12 hours, I don't think, because it was at night. And then it was at night, I went to bed. And by the morning, I was feeling just fine. Supposed to be aspirated, but med staff being improperly trained. Well, that's good to know. That's kind of scary. Oh, they're not aspirating or something the needle. It says you don't want it to go quickly into the bloodstream. I don't know what they did with my husband. He said his arm really hurt the way she stabbed it into him. Hey, Karen. She heard that too. Like, people are hearing this. See, I don't know. I don't even know what that means. I'm glad I've just had it.
Man,
How about the boosters? Has anybody heard anything about the boosters, like bad stuff?
I need some coffee.
Because I'm about ready for my booster.
Shit, I haven't even got my shot yet.
Well, I mean, I had mine in April, so.
But like I said, like I'm just like I'm not afraid,
I don't think once I got the first shot, I wasn't really afraid because I didn't.
Well, I had COVID. That's
was
why.
Yeah, you had COVID.
And COVID sucked.
How are you, Karen? Nice to see you.
Hey, Karen Burns.
Something about if vaccine goes directly into bloodstream at once, your symptoms, side effects will be worse. That's interesting.
Yeah, the healthier you are, from what I heard, the healthier you are, the worse your symptoms are.
Well, I don't know if that's true because my husband didn't get sick at all.
But that's why I
healthy.
asked you that question. I'm like, is he could? I said because from what we talked about, he sounds like a very healthy guy. I'm like,
yeah, he is.
So
and he didn't get sick at all. Not even like my arm the first time really got sore. It felt like if someone had punched me in the arm like really hard. His Didn't even bother him. Second one, I got like achy and stuff, like when you get the flu. He got nothing, except that she poked him really hard with the needle. That was the only thing he complained about. I'm glad you came in, Karen. It's nice to see you. Booster controversy is over access and economic justice for poor nations. Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Lou. I didn't even say hi to Lou. Hi, Lou. And you know what? Of course, I wear the Thriller shirt because I pulled it out the other day when I was talking yesterday. I was talking to you.
Yeah.
But it got so cold here yesterday. Oh my God.
I know, didn't it? It was like that here too. I went outside. I just had a sweater on. I'm like, holy shit, it's cold out here.
I hate it. It went from like shorts to no jacket weather to winter.
I like the cooler weather though. It's pretty.
No.
Fall is pretty.
No.
Fall is pretty. The leaves are pretty.
Nope.
It looks pretty outside.
Here's the deal. I don't want seasons anymore. I
do. I will never live in a place that's just hot all year round.
It has nothing to do with, it has to do with how my body's going to feel.
Yeah.
And when it gets cold,
I can't live in a hot climate. I couldn't stand it.
I can't live in a cold climate. I hate it.
Right. But you've lived in a cold climate all your life.
Well,
right? Well,
cold.
You've lived in Philadelphia, right?
Right.
Which is pretty cold.
Outside of Philly, and then actually a couple places outside of Philly. And then I met my husband, and that's when I moved to Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Never thought I'd be a New Jerseyan ever.
How big is New Jersey? Is it really big?
If you were to go from the top to bottom, and I'm going to the way bottom, and that way bottom would be Cape May. So if you went from Cape May, I want to say all the way up to where my friend lives, and that's the more upper north part of New Jersey, that would easily take you a 4 or 5 hour trip. So that's about it.
Well, that's not bad.
No, but if you're going to go through the state from, say, coast to PA, if you're in, like, I'm centralized. So for me to get to a coast to even get to PA, it probably wouldn't even take an hour, depending if I took the closest road around me. But if you were to get from northern New Jersey to PA, like, it might be a different story. It's just because of the way New Jersey's shaped, it's just weird. So the furthest drive would be from north to south instead of from east to west.
Oh, Karen's from New Jersey too. She said, our trees are still green in Monmouth.
Don't die. Well, she's in the county. She's not completely doxing herself, but yeah, she it's
Carla, I dox myself every day. I say I'm from Pittsburgh.
Well, yeah, and I always say I'm from New Jersey. So.
Well, I mean, how are they going to find you? Like, if they don't know your name?
A lot of people could easily look up stuff and add one,
like,
find someone else who knows me, find someone.
If you have that much time on your hands, you're going to look somebody up and go to their house. It's like,
time on my hands.
God, you have no life. Seriously.
YouTuber.
It's not like I'm not going to stop living my life because I said I live in Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go outside ever again in my life because I said I was from Pittsburgh, and somebody from the internet or someone from YouTube might be outside.
The only time I went on the internet yesterday and went into a chat or did anything was with you. And once I left, I didn't come back yesterday.
What did I do? I can't even remember. Well, I know I went into Discord for a bit, and we went out for dinner, and we both got things that we didn't like. So we know what not to get the next time we go there.
Where did you go?
At some like bar restaurant.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of it now. But my husband, the thing that he really liked there, they didn't have, was a 3-pepper burger with 3 different kinds of hot peppers on it. and they don't make it anymore. He was like so disappointed. And that's a place I picked because I specifically knew that's what he wanted.
Well,
And he
there's
was
like a franchise around here. It's
What?
called Brio. Do you have it?
I don't know.
It's an
How do
Italian
you spell it?
Brio, Brio.
Let me see. Brio near me. IE
No, Brio. Brio.
near me.
Brie? No, not the cheese.
Is it a chain? No, we don't have one.
Really?
No.
We have one by us. There's one.
What kind of food do they have?
It's Italian, but oh my God, they're so good. It's like Italian fine dining almost, but in a franchise. And
Sounds good.
they had some. Now, this is the days that I could eat, so doesn't really concern myself at the point now, but
Right.
there was, they used to have this pasta fettuccine Alfredo, which was like chicken and bacon
I
and
love fettuccine Alfredo.
spinach and mush. It was everything I loved. I'm like, and it was I'm like, and for my birthday, I'm like, that's exactly where I want to go. I want to get that for my birthday because then I don't feel like it. Because back then it was like, I don't want to like pasta, you know? I don't get to eat pasta very much because of celiac.
Mhm.
So I went back. I'm like, wait a minute, where's this dish? They're like, oh, we only have dishes per season.
Oh,
Up.
they make pasta though with no. Don't they make?
It was the combination of different stuff that was in that was so good. That's why I went.
Mhm. I love fettuccine
Because
Alfredo.
I mean, if honestly, yes, you're right. I could go to Olive Garden and get it. I can go over here to my neighbor local Italian place, which I can walk to in 5 minutes, and I could get gluten-free pasta or gluten-free pizza. But unfortunately, I can't eat it.
Yeah,
I
it's
hate
not. It's not as and the prices for I don't know
Oh my
now
God, the
because
prices.
all the prices are going up now anymore.
I still feed my kids, so yes,
Yeah.
I'm still aware. The prices
But
are
the
ridiculous.
prices are going. They for gluten free have been going down. Well, we're going down now. They're going back up again because there's a shortage of everything.
Oh
I-
God, it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
I heard there's a shortage. There's going to be a shortage of toilet
There's
paper,
there's
water,
out in the water,
water.
emptied, like emptied. I
Crazy.
put in my Facebook page. I put a post of like people waiting in the water. Like this is what Black Friday's going to look like. Thankfully, my kids like want like
I hate Black Friday.
my kids are all
Always.
about like they both love anime. They both love
What
gaming.
is it? What is up with that anime?
Oh, girl, I don't know. I don't watch it. I can't.
It's
My kids,
crazy.
eh,
All
my-
the kids love it.
it's everywhere though. I mean, if you go into any,
My niece loved anime. I'm going to say 20 years ago, she was into anime. She dressed up as anime characters for Halloween. So
but
it's been around for a long time.
oh yeah, no. Anime's been around since the 90s, easy. But it was never something I got into. Anime wasn't a girl thing, it was a guy thing. And the kids today just freaking love it, man. They love it. And I know Grace watches.
Isn't it Chinese or something? Japanese or?
No, not all. It's based from that, yes, but no. I mean, my kids have certain shows that they watch. Grace, she goes from show to show to show to show to show. So I have no idea what the hell that she watches and what she doesn't, because she is getting to an age where it's a little bit harder for me to be like, you can't watch this, you can watch this, you can't watch this. Like my kids won't watch, they'll ask me, like, is this scary? Is this this? Is this that? And they're exposed to more than you think. And people who think not talking about things and not exposing your kids to it so you don't have to talk about it because it doesn't exist. So if we talk about it that it doesn't exist, it won't be there. Well, that's a really shitty way to teach your children what to do and what not to do. Because guess what? You know, I have a lot of friends who choose to like, oh my God, don't say the word marijuana. Oh my God.
I was thinking of getting a Berkey, Joy. They're supposed to filter out a lot of that nasty stuff in the water.
What's that?
Berkey?
What's a Berkey?
A Berkey is something that filters out the water so that it's pure when you drink it.
Oh,
It's like a big metal. It looks like a big metal. It looks like a big metal container, and you pour the water in, and it filters through all the.
you know how stupid I am? When you said that, I thought you were being short for a Birkin bag.
No, no, oh God, no.
You want
I'm
a
done
Birkin?
with the. I'm
You
done.
don't seem like the Birkin bag kind of type of person.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm
Me
not.
either.
I'm not. I'm not one that can spend thousands of dollars on. I'm sorry, I just can't. I was watching
I just
Jeffree
can't
Star
afford it.
the other day, and he went into his closet. OMG. You should see all the bags that but he goes for, it's not Birkin, it's Louis,
Louis Vuitton.
I think it's Louis Vuitton, and all the shoes he has, and oh my God, all the coats he has. Good Lord.
I was over at Marissa's house and she had a YSL bag. I'm like, this is nice. And she's like, don't you know what that is? I'm like, a handbag. She's like, you don't know what type of bag. She's like, what are those letters? I'm like, YSL. Okay. You're going to tell me or am I have to guess? And she's like, she was so shocked that I didn't know what it was. I'm like, I can't afford shit like this. That's why I don't know what it is.
Well, most of us can't, you know.
Mhm.
Well, I probably could if I really wanted to, but I don't want to. I'm okay buying like a $50 bag, $75 bag,
Oh,
and I use it for a year. You know what I mean? So I really get my
remember I
money's
bought
worth
that
out of
Coach
it.
bag? That Coach bag is the best bag I ever bought.
Yeah, but that'll last you.
It's gonna last me.
And like he was saying too, Jeffree Star was his bags that he has, and they're in mint condition. They've gone up in price. So
Nobody
they've
talks
gone
about them
up in
anymore.
price. They haven't devalued. They've
Increased in value.
increased in value. So he actually made a killing. Like he needs one. You know what I mean? Like he needs one.
Question though. He kind of got like, I guess, canceled off of YouTube or whatever, but I know he still makes videos or something like that. But
Okay.
nobody talks about Uncle Jeffrey anymore.
Who's Uncle Jeffrey?
Jeffree Star.
I don't know. I find him entertaining. I do. I
He's
find him
he's
entertaining.
very mean spirited though.
I don't know that. I don't see that side. I don't watch every single one of his
No, I don't
videos.
either, but
I've just watched a few
that's what I
of
know
them.
of him. That's all I know.
I really don't know. I know he's richer than God, you know, like
Put it this way.
everything.
You don't make it to a place like that, get that many followers, and don't think that you don't have some kind of swollen head, because you do. Everybody does. And they think that they're above and beyond everything. There was a TikToker, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. Here's the idiot. He was a freaking idiot. So he has this like really expensive car that goes really fast. So he was at a red light and realized that there was nobody coming or going. So he decided that he's going to blow through the red light and fly down there at like 120 miles an hour speed.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, there was a state trooper right there. Duh. Look around you, knows you're surrounded.
Idiot.
And he was pulled over and he was arrested. That's not even a ticket. That's arrested.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm. And he had like
That's
4
good
million.
for him.
I thought I could do anything. I'm like, no, that's an excuse. Come on. You're 20
I've had
years
more
old.
compliments on my TJ Maxx handbag or Ross's. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My daughter has a handbag, right?
Mhm.
And she wanted this and and she used it for her diabetic stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it's a Chinese bag. It's like one of those Chinese like what you would get at a Chinese shop that
Mhm.
they hold the food,
Mhm.
Chinese food containers,
Mhm.
what it is. And it's a handbag and it's big. It's
Mhm.
bigger. I mean, and it's
Mhm.
so funny. She gets more compliment anywhere we
Hey,
go.
Mr. Positive.
Anywhere we go with that handbag, she constantly looks at me because I'm like, why do you want that? That's silly. But did I know that? I'm like, but people loved it. And I have to admit, I'm like, if I was younger, yeah, that would be awesome. But I'm too old for something like that. But
Well, I don't
what
know. I
girls,
just like what I like. What I like. I don't care what the brand is. I just like what I like. It doesn't have to be a brand. I just if I like it, if I like the color, if I like the style, I
I'd
get it.
buy anything because of a
I
name.
really don't care if it's like, you know, I mean, I wouldn't pay $500 for a handbag. I just wouldn't, just because I'm cheap. I just why? So I can say I've got a $500 purse, you know, and show off. Hey, Mr. Positive.
How you doing, Mr.
No,
Positive?
I just don't feel the need to, show
It's
off.
I've never been a brand name person. None of my friends have ever been a brand name person. Like it's just not a thing that we've ever been.
Yeah.
And me and my friend Jill have been like broke since we know each other.
Well, yeah, and I was alone when I was like after my marriage. I couldn't afford stuff like that.
Right.
I was living paycheck to paycheck.
Mhm.
I used to pay my rent for my tips, you know.
Mhm. I
You
understand.
don't go out and buy designer bags when you're living off your tips from
No, I
waitressing. You
understand
know what I
that.
mean?
Sometimes tips can be really nice too.
Actually, I made a lot of money
Oh,
when I
I
waitressed.
love
I
so.
actually made more money waitressing than I did when I worked as a secretary.
I loved waitressing.
I did too. I really did.
That's why I went back to it. Like when I had the kids and Jason was working and I had figured I can do this. This was my plan. I can do this until I can get back into full-time work. Being, when the kids are in school, like around this point, I would have gotten a full-time job and went back. It would have been, the kids have grown up. We don't have to rely on someone to take care of them or this or that. So,
I'm sorry, Mr. Positive.
what's the matter?
He says he's hanging in there, getting my morning stuff done before going back to bed.
Oh, Mr. Positive, I'm thinking about that. Right. I hope you're feeling better. I'm sorry about what you're going through.
Yeah.
And just like that, the thought that I had that we were talking went out of my head.
Mhm.
I
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I interrupted
No.
you. I like to answer like when someone's saying something before I forget.
No,
Then it'll just run right by me and I won't remember.
between my ADHD and my horrific short-term memory, and I mean when I say horrific, like I can be
Do you
admitted.
think any of that could be though your memory stuff from the marijuana?
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I've heard that too. My daughter says that too. Like, but she has to be careful now because she works full time, and she says, Mom, she said I had to cut down because she got it. She was prescribed it because she got into a really bad car accident.
Right.
And she goes, I can't do it anymore. She goes, because my memory, she has
memory.
to have a good memory for what she does. She works with numbers and, she has to get quotes and stuff. She says, Mom, I can't, I'll do it on the weekends, but I can't do it while I'm working during the week because my memory is just not.
Yeah, and a lot of it, like I could be in the hospital but I could go weeks without it. And I still have short-term memory problems. And I think a lot of it has to do with a lot of meds that I've been on in the past, like a lot of things. And
A lot
everything
of what?
we go through. And
A lot of
then
what? What'd
everything
you say?
everything I've been through.
I thought you said meth, like crystal meth. I'm like, you didn't take that. It's like I have to clean the crap out of my ears. I'm like, she did not say that.
At all.
She did not say it. I know you. I know you enough to know that that's not you. So
No. A pot smoker? Yes. Any more than that? Hell no. 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 That's not me. I wouldn't. Why? Because I know, number one, I know how addictive opioids can be. I can't even imagine what that stuff must be like. And that makes you look awful. So no thanks.
Is that you in that picture, Joy? She said, I've decided I will wear what I like. Bought a gorgeous tweed skirt at knee black and white with black knee boots and a turtleneck.
Oh, girl, that's a very
Whoa,
cute outfit.
lady, that sounds sexy.
I'm
Wow.
excited. We have a.
And I bet you she looks really good in it. I've seen Joy.
I've never
Hey,
seen pictures of
tacos.
Joy.
Y'all have a good day. Got to work now. Love you, tacos.
Hi, tacos. Love you, sweetie. She knows that. I
We
love her.
love our tacos. Our literally and figuratively, we love 2 tacos and we love tacos. So we love you. Big love. Big mad love. Now she's gonna feel good. Did you get that warm, fuzzy feeling? Oh my God. I don't know why.
Look at you. You're climbing back up now. You're almost at 2 hours.
Oh God. Yeah, but I have people like you. I had Jojo up earlier and we had a good laugh because we were talking about the good old days. So we were laughing
the
about
good
that.
old days of YouTube.
Like when we used to go in Ben's chat and there would be like 5 or 6 people in there and we would just have, and I mean we were talking about specific memories about one, and I'm not going to mention her name because she might get mad at me, but he had a rogue wrench in there. She kept blocking all the people in his chat and she was blocking so fast that I was a moderator too, that we couldn't undo what she was doing.
Whoa.
Fast enough. And Ben was up there on camera and going, oh boy, you've really done it now. Nobody's going to forgive you now. And I mean, we were just laughing about it because you had to be there. It was so funny. Oh, poor Ben. Poor Ben.
But Ben's doing
Poor
good.
Ben gets a bad rap, but he's a good guy. Trust me, he is a good guy. It's your Halloween costume? Okay. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Okay, love you. Have a fun. I'm not going to say fun. Have a good day at work. I hope you feel better too.
Yeah, I'm sending positive vibes and prayers and thoughts her way, as well as
the ham is scalloped. The ham is scalloped. The ham is scalloped. I'm like, what is a ham scalloped? The ham is scalloped. Also, winter white sweater dress with boots and tights. Oh, you're going to be styling, girlfriend. You be styling. You be styling.
Now, for me, but when it comes to this time of year, it's all about warmth. Am I going to be warm enough?
Yeah, I don't like being cold.
I hate being cold.
That's why yesterday when I went outside, I had a sweater on and I was like, I'm still cold.
Yeah, it was
like,
cold.
I was still cold when I went outside and I'm like, holy cow. So you're not going to go live tomorrow, right?
Probably not. Only because
how about in the afternoon?
I possibly could, but
have you talked to Loopy Lisa?
I'm taking my kids tomorrow night down to the Camp Out for Hunger that we have around here.
Okay. Do you still talk to Loopy Lisa every day?
Every day? No, but we still talk.
Yeah, tell her to come in here sometime because I will have her up.
Remember, they're 5 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, I know, but that's why Gemma comes in here. She's already up. She's like in the early afternoon.
Lisa has not been on YouTube much at all.
Yeah, I know. I think you told me.
She has her reasons, and I completely understand.
Yeah.
She's got a lot.
We've lost a lot of good people on YouTube, and that's
when people see all this craziness and they're like, "Wait, what am I doing this for?"
Yeah,
they're not sure whether they want to stay or leave or be a part of it.
Well, I talked to someone yesterday, and she was actually crying on the phone, and she said that to me. She was crying, and she said, and it's sad when you hear that. She just like, I don't know if I can take I don't know if I can take anymore. She goes, I don't know how you do it.
Mm.
And I said, I do it because of the few people that there's good people on here. And you got to concentrate on them and just forget the bad people or the mean people or the
Just like,
rotten
right,
people.
like, find your niche and what makes you
Yeah. And
happy.
just stay in your own corner and don't venture too far away and go where, you're welcome. And there's other things. YouTube is huge. YouTube is a huge, big platform. There's a lot of places to
Yeah,
go.
it seems like it's getting smaller and smaller to me.
Well, I think because we're in our own little cube. I
No,
think
like
when you
I
venture
keep
out,
seeing,
you realize how big it really is. There's
I keep
so many
seeing
channels
different
out there.
communities. For instance, like we had, Marissa had somebody from a different community completely come in to her channel the other day, and he was from a completely, and then we didn't know White Boy Lockdown before this whole Gabby Petito stuff, and he and his wife.
Oh,
seemed
well, that's why I
pretty cool.
said I was in German Ladies, and she was playing some stream from someone, and I had Mojo on my panel, and I said, I don't even want to get to know new people anymore.
I
I
wouldn't.
know the
I
people
don't mind
that I
getting.
know,
Not.
and that's who I want to.
I know what you mean. I know what
You
you
know
mean.
what I mean? Like I
You
don't want to.
just don't. You don't want to put trust in anybody
I
anymore.
don't. No, I don't, and that's a shame because I used to trust everybody,
I
but
totally get
now
it,
it's like
Carla. I totally get it because I would
it's.
say that I was a way more trusting person before 2020. I definitely was.
I was too. And I've lost that. And that's something I don't like about myself is I've
I'm way
lost
more cynical. Oh yeah.
that part of myself. And that's something you can't get back because after you've lost it and YouTube makes you very cynical. I mean, I find I side eye everybody. Someone comes in there and says something nice to me that I've never seen before. I side eye them right away.
You
And
need
that
you.
shouldn't be
Oh, I
okay.
side eye people I don't know immediately, just only because you just
Just don't
So
know.
I keep a lookout, and if what they're
Right.
saying is nice and doesn't seem to be, you know,
Yeah.
causing the ruffles or saying something mean to someone who's on panel. Now I'm talking now if I'm a wrench in somebody's chat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And if I am, I'm going to make sure that this person respects this person's wishes.
Right.
And I would only
And
time someone out.
as
I
a
will only
wrench, you
hide,
have a
I will only hide someone when someone says they're gone. Get rid of them.
but yeah, as a wrench too, you have to realize that you have to understand that some things that people type in a chat that they might
It's
think
not
is
directed.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's not directed at anybody in particular. It's just like you'll say something in your head and you'll think it's funny, and then you'll type it in a chat because
And
I've
it
done
seems
that
to be mean or it
and
comes off
timed
wrong.
someone out. And
I
they
like
say, why did I get timed out? Because they didn't mean anything by whatever they said. I don't know what. I mean, I can't give you an
well,
example.
I did nothing or whatever. And
Yeah, I
look
didn't do
back,
anything.
like, did I misread it? And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
the thing
And
is, you can't
that happens.
you
It
can't hear
happens.
you can't hear sarcasm. You can't
Yeah,
hear
no, you can't read
people
sarcasm.
trying to be funny. You know, people can make a joke and put LOL and the laughs like I'm totally not being serious. But
Right.
this
That's what I
technique,
try to do if I'm making a joke and it sounds a little bit like it could be taken the wrong way. I try to put like a laughing face on there.
I kid. You can't even kid anymore. People just are too
Not anymore.
sensitive. But if you're on YouTube, man, you need to have thick skin. If you don't have thick skin, you're not going to make it in the swamp.
Mm-mm.
That's the best place where I can
Well,
get
I've had people tell me, like, how have you done it?
swamping people.
I guess just ignoring it.
Yeah.
Just ignoring it.
Yeah. Not entertaining it. Don't mention anybody's name.
I mean, there's been times that I've gotten really pissed off and just.
I would say the only, and I have no problems or qualms putting this out in the universe. The only person that made me angry, no, there's a couple people that made me angry. But the only person who's made me like want to say something and to the point of anger like that was Diane.
Oh yeah.
That was what, and I was fucking sick. And
Well, I'm sick of people coming to me and saying, "Why did she mention your name?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't watch her. So I don't know why I was mentioned. I don't even talk about her anymore. I
Yeah,
stopped talking about her
because
long ago.
it's very easy for anyone in a chat who A, doesn't like you to
Right.
go in there
Right.
and be like, did you know Carla said blah 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 about blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah, and that's
But
all.
you know,
That's
and
all it
then
takes.
and someone came to me and said, why did Diane say something about you? And I said, well, I don't know, because I haven't been. I stopped talking about her months ago, like months and months ago.
Right?
I mean, God.
Before the whole controversy?
I think she went live one time, and I can't even tell you when. And then someone came to me and said, why is she mentioning your name? And I said, I don't know.
I don't
And
know, and I don't
they said,
care.
you want me to tell you what she said? And I said, no,
Nope,
I really don't.
nope.
I
And
don't. I don't
I
want
will,
you to
they
tell
will
me.
always be my words. Like, oh, so and so was talking about you. Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Yeah,
I don't care.
because when you don't know, then you don't care.
Mm-mm. And
Okay, lady, it's been 2 hours.
yeah, I'm gonna go get. I need coffee.
I'm gonna go get something. I'm gonna go to the store.
Well, I'm gonna go try to at least. I'm thinking if I'm allowing, I should allow them to sleep in today.
Yes, let them sleep in. Poor little thing.
Yeah, but see, when you have a diabetic child and she needs to eat, just makes me.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
all.
probably gonna go back to bed this afternoon because I was up at
I'm still
before,
feeling
like
tired
after
and I don't
5.
know why.
Huh?
I'm still feeling tired and I don't know why.
Oh, well, I was up early. I started early today.
Yeah,
It's
you
10
did.
o'clock,
You
but
were
I
on
started
8 a.m. You're on
8
it.
o'clock this morning
I was
because
awake.
I was up at 5. I took a shower, I blew dry my hair, and I said, I'm going to go at 8, because it seems like when I go like later at 9, it's like there's 16 people going live.
Yeah, that's when all the craziness tends to
Yeah, so
start.
I don't want to be involved in the craziness. So
Nope.
I watched a
Totally
few
agree.
things and then I went live. So, okay, I love you, girl.
I love you too, sweetie.
Okay.
Thanks for inviting me up
Thank
2
you.
days ago.
Yeah, thank you for coming up.
Yeah.
And if you change your mind about going live or whatever tomorrow, just let me know.
Yeah, that's
No.
the thing. Like, I have to take her and her neighbor to practice. I don't know
Right.
what time they're done. I'm hoping to get done so I can go down to Philly for this Camp Out for Hunger, but we may not make it. So that's
Okay. Well, no problem.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
I love
know.
you.
It's not like I can't reach you. So
Oh yeah, you can reach me any. I think it's three or 4 different ways. So
yeah, there's a few ways I can get to you.
yeah.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great day. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. Sorry, I look like shit. You know what? You get what you get this time of the day.